What's up, chat? We are back again. And third game of the night. Go ahead and do deck introductions again. We'll make them brief if we've played these decks already tonight.
Tymna Kraum. Yep.
That's very brief. What are you doing?
It's manly. It's mid-range Adnaz, trying to get an Adnaz with an Angel's Grace, or get a Labman with a Tainted Pact, or other dumb stuff.
Word.
Nice.
All right. I'm Evan. I have Teferi, doing the Teferi Chain Veil from Siggy. Try to get the Chain Veil out with enough mana and Teferi and combo off. That's it.
Bam. Ian on Scepter Nin. Base this list off of Chef Sadi, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trying to get a bunch of mana and put that into a payoff spell like Walking Ballista or Stroke of Genius. And maybe playing a Stax piece or two on the way.
It's Chris. I'm playing Thrasios, Tymna, Paradox, Scepter, mainly based on a deck that I forgot I will reference in a second. But it's Thrasios Tymna deck generating a lot of mana and using it to draw the deck with Thrasios and then do some various Time Twister loops or Scepter loops. I'm good with my hand.
Same.
I'm going down to 6.
I'll keep my second.
Ian, this is one of your decks that you've always loved. It's kind of your baby.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Trying to make conversation,
I'm
bro.
sorry, bro. I was doing something else.
So
Then going down to 6.
going down to 6, and
My deck is based on Always Sleepy and Shaper Savant list.
Bam.
this is terrible.
What's
I'll
up?
keep it.
Merv
Move it
leaving
up 5.
notifications on for Bob Ross. That means this is
Yeah.
Bob Ross, so you gotta leave notifications on for us. We got our starting hands?
I'm all
Yeah,
set.
yep.
Mulligans.
Yep.
We're waiting on Evan at
Good.
this point.
Good.
I'm gonna scry. I'll keep that on top.
Cool. We ready?
Yep.
All right.
Aye,
Game
Captain.
3. Draw. Oh, I see what you did there. All right. We'll start with Snow-Covered Island. Mr. Remora. Evan?
Untap. Draw.
No
Cool.
mental misstep, sounds like.
Glad to hear it.
Scalding
Yep.
Tarn. Pale
At
Life.
least we got
Get
that
an island.
namesake card.
And
Mystic Remora.
pass the turn.
Draw for turn.
Mystic Remoras is so good against all of our decks.
Play some
Island.
fast mana, boys.
Fast mana, boys.
Actually, no. I'm gonna play Command Tower. And then I'll play Chromox.
Paying 4.
Nope.
Cool.
And I will exile, imprint, Spellseeker.
Whoa.
And then I'll cast an in. And then I'll
That's a
pass turn.
creature.
Yeah, turn 1 for Remoras, very good.
Yeah.
It's my favorite play, Mert.
All right,
Mana
chat.
Confluence pass.
Here we
Oh,
go.
what? Untap. Let's go ahead and pay for that fish.
Pay for that
Yes.
fish.
And drop. We're going to play a polluted delta. And we're going to use said polluted delta. Lose a life. Go get.
In response,
Okay.
I'll mystical tutor.
Paying an extra 4.
Nope.
Dang.
Great.
I pass priority on the mystical tutor, Chris.
Yeah, pass.
Great. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go get a Tundra.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to use that Tundra to cast a Mana Vault.
Awesome, sweet Merv. Yeah, I
That's
noticed.
good.
I get notifications from one channel that I subscribe to,
Mystical is instant and sorcery, or
and I
just
must have
instant?
turned that on somewhere.
Correct. Instant and sorcery only.
Okay, it's both. All right.
Am I getting Tundra? Yeah, I'm getting Tundra.
Yeah, that's weird. Sounds like the Twitch client has some interesting defaults.
Yeah, I've never really gotten notifications from Twitch for any of the things that I followed.
I follow that Baborgos and Rage channel. I don't know how to say that first, Baborgamos. Anyways, and it notifies my phone when that person's streaming. What's Evan searching for? Mystical Tutor?
Yeah.
And Sean, what'd you play? Mana Vault?
I played a Mana Vault with the Tundra that I went and fed.
Did you pay 4 for that?
I didn't.
Evan's digging deep. What are you looking for, bruh?
Mm,
Looks like you're cataloging.
mm.
Ian's commander is Nin the Pain Artist.
Yeah. It's this one. But this is a Bob Ross proxy that is much better.
So much better.
Right?
Once Evan gets his little mystical tutor, I'm going to pass the turn, but
I'm just gonna get a brainstorm.
there we go. Alright. Oops.
Alright.
Okay.
What turn is it?
So
It's turn
Turn
2.
two.
turn 2. So
This game's been going 3 hours already.
untap.
Draw your brainstorm.
Draw my
Yeah, what'd you
brainstorm.
get? Did you get Brainstorm?
Yeah.
Did.
Yep. I got it in my hand already. Play an island and pass turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep, draw for turn. Draw. G-Raw. Island. 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 And a dan. Ba 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 baran. Let us pray. Let us pray. We're gonna play this Mana Crypt.
Paying 4.
No.
Nope.
Does that resolve?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no response.
Okay. And then I'll pass turn. Also, real quick, I want to let chat know that I am personally hosting a EDH tournament coming up in a week next Saturday. It's online, playing Paper Magic, just like we're playing right now with proxies. Uh, it's a $10 entry fee, and we have 3 open spots, and we're looking for like 4 backups also. So, shameless plug, if you're interested in playing in that tournament, message us because we'd like to fill it up. It's next Saturday from noon Mountain Time to probably about 6.
What could you win if you win this tournament?
Good question. If there's a bunch of prizes, you could win a Mana Crypt is the top prize. There's a whole bunch of other cards, playmats, tokens. It's a pretty sweet prize pool, and there's only 16 people in the 16 players in the tournament. So good odds, and everybody wins something too. Anyways, thanks for listening. Send us a message if you're interested in playing. Alright.
I'll play
Mike
reflecting
and
pool and
Wardburn.
pass.
What? You guys. Bunch of turkeys.
I guess
Let's
yeah, I don't want to cast anything into that.
untap.
I'll just wait.
I'm in my upkeep. I'm in my upkeep. I'm not paying for the fish.
Bye bye, fish.
Bam!
Rejoice.
And,
Praise.
we'll play a Verdant Catacombs.
Wow.
Boom.
Bam.
Bazinga.
We'll
Bazinga.
sack that Verdant Catacombs. Pay a life.
In response,
Okay.
I'm gonna brainstorm.
Okay.
Ooh. There's a storm in that brain. Is it disruptive?
Is it though?
Chris, I could almost see your hand. Show me one more time. uh...
Put
How
these
dare
2
you.
back.
Going to get a Badlands.
Wow. That's bad. Ooh, bump. Psh. Zarania with the dad jokes. Zarania, are you a dad? Because
you silly goose.
you
Because
and
he
Sean
wants-
both got them dad jokes.
All right. Red, blue, 3 colorless. Kraum.
Oh,
Cast
Ooh,
those
nice.
spells, boys. Cast them.
I thought it was gonna be a ad
Evan?
nauseum, so I am very
No
happy
response.
with that.
Okay.
I need a second black, so.
Don't you have one? Isn't that a?
Tundra, snow covered, and a Badlands.
Oh, that's a tundra.
Yeah,
It is a
Aldebaran, they
I thought-
should be
I thought that was a scrub
posted
one.
underneath our video here in the Twitch, on our Twitch channel.
Yep, I just recently updated
true.
my Omnath list last night, so it's pretty fresh.
Oh, the Selvala list is, but the
You're all done, Sean?
Yeah.
Omnath list
That's
is
Untap.
listed
Yeah.
on the YouTube video. Chris, can you post your Omnath list in chat?
Play this polluted delta. I'll play Mystic Remora.
Ooh, Mystic Remora.
I'll pay a life.
In
pop
response. Slow down, Turbo. Ian, are you doing anything?
this. I
No,
paused.
I ain't
Take a
got it.
blue.
I ain't got it, Chief.
Swan song.
Ooh, get them birdies, boy.
Okie dokies.
Evan,
the
you love
birdies.
birds.
I love birds.
Sean loves birds. Mitch loves birds.
She do.
Sean loves turds. Mitch loves birds.
I'll still pop this. I paid the life.
Sean poops.
After your-
Everyone.
Everybody does, right?
Don't
Right,
try and
right?
make yourself feel better.
Oh.
Get it, Evan.
You gonna do anything after that, Evan?
Well, actually.
I'm glad you found us, Mr. Merv.
Heck yeah, man.
I'm gonna ponder.
Yeah, we super
That's
appreciate
okay.
everyone hanging out with us. Chat.
Heck yes, guys.
Merv, you've been
Second
with us a
spell of the
whole
turn.
bunch, man. Super appreciate that. Zarania, everyone who's always here, Aldebaran.
No response from me, but it's
Joe Catterberg.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I don't think anybody's stopping the plunder.
2, 3.
Everybody.
you can trip, Evan. You can trip.
Nice, Aldebaran. You've been running Omnath for a while?
Yeah, I've noticed my Omnath list has slowly been
Let's ponder on that ponder.
getting closer to like the Selvala list.
I'm gonna.
I think
put
it's
these
just because I've
back.
seen so much success in
I'm not
the
gonna shuffle.
Selvala list.
Draw a card. Pass the turn.
I think I might add Beast
All right.
Within and Somberwald Stag
Untap,
to my Omnath
upkeep.
deck just for that. Like,
Roll for Crypt. Where'd my big dice go? They going. Alright. Roll for Crypt. Odds damage. 7. Ouch.
Yes.
Draw for turn. Let us go ahead and do the thing where we tap this for a colorless and this for a red, or this for a blue, and cast a Gilded Drake.
There's only one creature that he doesn't control in play.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna pass priority.
You know, I think I might pass priority.
Ooh, good call.
I'll pass priority.
Alright, so Gilded Drake enters the battlefield. He's a 3/3 flyer. And when he comes into play, exchange control of Gilded Drake for target creature one of your opponent's controls, or sacrifice it. I don't want to sacrifice him,
Sacrifice it.
so
No, sack it.
I'm going to give this to Sean. We'll be upside down, showing that it's Sean's.
Poor Kraum.
And this is my Kraum. Yeah. He's a 4/4 flyer.
He sure is.
He's got haste.
Hasty boy. Wow. Wow. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. I'm going to swing at Sean.
That's pretty cool.
For 4.
Giving a Gilded Drake to somebody with Kiki Jiki.
Are you gonna block with that Gilded Drake?
Nope, I took the 4.
Alright. And
I'm
then
gonna,
I'll pass turn.
You're passing, so I'm gonna cast Enlightened Tutor and put Mana Crypt on top of my library. Or I'm also assuming that nobody's responding to Enlightened Tutor.
Well,
I
now
guess.
that you're getting Mana Crypt, bam, Dispel.
Let me get my mana drain ready.
Went a little fast there. Trying to speed it up. So I'll draw that mana crypt.
Ooh, does Kiki Jiki combo with Gilded Drake?
Not necessarily, but you can take all of your opponent's creatures.
Oh. Nice.
I'll cast this mana crypt.
Yeah, sometimes mana draining a 0-cost spell feels real bad, but is necessary. I
Good enough.
encourage my opponents to do it all the time.
Tap that mana crypt for 2 mana, using 1 for a Sensei's Defining Thought.
Wow. Did you draw for the turn?
Yes, I did. I drew the mana crypt.
How dare you?
That's sick.
Yeah, you're
I'm
good, man.
gonna pay 2 life, and I want to.
Jataxian Probe.
I want to see Evan's hand,
Ooh, nice probe.
Ooh.
and I will just let them know what you have. So
Ooh, show the world. It's free
What
real
if
estate.
I Flusterstorm that?
that's you really don't want people to see what's in your hand.
Nope.
That is really sick.
I think that's even more telling than us seeing your hand.
Wow. Evan. Wow. How many cards are in your hand?
3.
Really protecting
Trace.
those.
You just flusterstormed a Gataxian probe.
Yeah. He couldn't
feel
draw.
like it's-
See?
That is a thing.
Savage.
Yeah. So I have 1 colorless still floating. I'm gonna pay a life for a white and make a black.
There's
and
not,
cast Tymna.
Merv. We tried the other day, and it took like a minute for me to see Evan's hand.
And then I'll play my land for the turn. It's gonna be Steam Vents.
Only reason I didn't want
Nice.
to see because it was like turn 1, and
That's
so
a
like, I
scalding
was
turd,
just-
not a steam vents.
It was bad.
That is a Scalding Tarn.
You
not a Steam
lies.
Vent.
You
Lose
lies.
the 2 life anyway.
Yeah, lose 2 life. Alright.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Tymna Gilded Drake, you're up. What's that deck called?
Oh,
Tymna Gilded Drake.
Tank. I call it Tank.
It's gotta be with
or
a G.
Tang. I guess it's Tang now. Lose a life from the mana vault.
It's been
Existing.
tamed.
Oh,
Draw.
I forgot my Kraum trigger on Chris's turn.
Yeah, we all have deck lists posted for our stuff, and then
Bloodstained
we can
Lair.
look at someone's deck list to be able to know what we want to take out of it, and just gotta trust your opponent to not lie about what's in their hand.
Lose a life.
But then, yeah, also keeping it where they don't know what you took, that makes it very difficult.
You obviously can't do that.
Going to get an underground sea.
Yeah,
Underground sea.
you're gonna have to call in someone else in your house and be like, hey, go take the card out, name this. And if no one's in there, then you call somebody. You go to your neighbor's
Sean,
house.
did you pass?
I'll go to the front
Heck
desk
no.
and tell somebody, like, hey, I need you to go through these
Look
cards.
through these cards, find the one, name this. Take it out.
Sorry. Thanks for your patience, everyone.
Do I even have a commander? What is happening?
He was waiting for something. No, he's looking at his deck.
Oh, nope, I was literally going and getting an underground sea.
Underground sea.
Underground sea. Cut. Blam. Okay. We'll go. Which do I need? We need a black. This. For a Talisman of Dominance.
Yes, I could do that.
Yeah.
And then 1 for a divining top.
Yeah, it might take forever in real life, but I figure, you know, the next time you search, you're probably searching
Is that your
for
second spell
a
for the
wind
turn?
farm or something.
It would be my second spell for the turn.
Haha, draw a card with my Kraum.
You did it.
Yeah, you missed it on my turn.
I know.
And
It
pass.
only activates once.
Yep.
Alright. Untap.
Yeah, keep that blocker
Draw.
open so Tymna can't draw cards. Evan, play like a trinket mage or something so you got a blocker for Tymna.
I got a blocker right here.
Oh yeah, you got the 2/2 bird.
You're welcome.
Tymna, no cards. No cards, Tymna. Maybe I'll give you
I'm
2
gonna
cards
drop a
with Nin.
sensei's past the turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep, roll for crypt. 4, no damage. Draw for turn. Land for turn. Misty Rainforest. I'm going to tap Mana Crypt for a Soul Ring. Chris?
Good.
Good.
Evan?
Good. Yeah, good.
Use the other colorless for a Mana Vault.
Oof.
Yikes. I'm gonna just activate this top. What's coming up here? Oh boy.
He's gonna cast his Eldrazi.
That's
course.
right.
He put Void Winnower in the deck. I saw it.
Blue-eyed, white-bearded dragon.
Alright. That's it.
Okay. Good? Mana Vault's good?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to cast 2. We're not going to cast that. But we're going to use this for a red and cast Wheel of Fortune.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Really.
Cheating.
Pass
Okay.
forward.
Sean?
I'm considering.
And this is just discard, right?
Yep.
Discard, draw 7. It's a lot of cards he's gonna see. He's got a lot of mana.
It's a lot of mana. I gotta pay a life, make a blue, mana drain.
Ooh, yeah.
Evan?
Man,
The
You
only
want
thing I
7
am
new
worried
cards?
That Evan really
nope,
liked
no response.
because he didn't want me to see them. So he definitely would not be happy to get them
I don't
discarded.
respond to that. Chris?
I don't respond to that.
Okay. Alright, so Wheel of Fortune is mana drained. And I will crack this. Go to 36. Get an island.
Don't do it.
I don't care about no back to basics. Evan, where's your back to basics this game, bro?
Didn't show up.
Good.
Yeah.
Going down to 6.
I don't want to see back to basics this game.
I'm gonna go to combat and swing at Sean for 4.
Okay.
And then I'll pay 3 for a trinket mage.
What does he not have? Like Mox Opal?
Anyone?
No, he's gonna get
Um,
Isocron Scepter.
Sensei, he can't.
That's
Sensei's
one
Divining
less.
Top. Pithing Needle.
Probably a Pithing Needle
Needle, yeah. On Sensei's Divining Top.
Good.
on Sensei's Dividing Top. Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be so good.
Would you say to put what on Sensei's top?
Pithing Needle. Because we all have a top.
Ooh. Wow. Well, thanks for that.
Oh
I'm
my
definitely getting that.
god.
And you're gonna see a whole bunch of tops drawn here.
Yeah. You can go back on top of my library and get shuffled away by my fetch land.
We're at 8 damage right now, Mr. Merv. That Kraum has dealt damage back to me.
How does that
He's
feel,
very
baby?
naughty. Not great.
Yeah, we're gonna get Pithing Needle.
Weird.
Are you sure you want to get Pithing Needle?
Yep, I'm sure.
Naming Teferi.
Yeah. I think well, it's probably going to wind up naming Teferi because
I think
everybody's
it's
going to use
like
their
realistically,
tops,
that's the smart play.
And then
So,
I'll pass turn.
right?
oh,
I'm going to untap, upkeep, Mana Crypt. 4. No damage. I'm going to pay 1 mana in my upkeep to top. I'm gonna put them in this order here, and I'll draw for the turn.
Yes, hopefully I can kill Sean with his own commander damage.
I'll play a Windswept Teeth.
That'd be fresh.
I'm gonna fetch with both my Windswept and my not my Steam Vents,
you're
Scalding Tarn.
Yeah. Are you gonna go get some lands?
I am getting some lands.
Underground Sea
Underground Sea.
with the Scalding Tarn.
Sea and
Down where it's darker.
With Peter Parker.
That's all I could come up with as well.
God.
Has anybody seen the new Venom movie?
Oh man.
Yes.
Is it good?
I've already forgotten it.
Oh, that's not good.
that's a good review.
I want to see the cartoon one.
All right, gonna go to my attack phase. Evan 2.
I'll block with this 2/2 flare.
That's a bird.
Yep.
Oh. Well, I gained 2 life.
You sure did.
Second main phase. I'm gonna pay 5 mana. I'll pay a life for the mana confluence and cast Ad Nauseam.
I'm gonna tap 1 and the top. Let's just look. There's one card I haven't seen yet. No, not gonna help.
I'm just gonna draw with the top.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that your first spell for the turn?
That is my first spell for the turn.
Alright. No response.
Alright, so I'm at 36.
At least he doesn't have any mana right now.
Main phase Adnaz.
3.
Ooh.
4.
Yes.
2.
Who gained 2 for Adnos?
0, 0, 0. I did when I attacked with the Tymna.
Oh.
2, 0,
I gained 2 life.
1, 0, 3,
Ooh.
0, 2,
Oh.
0, 1,
Uh-oh.
2, 1, 1, 1, 3,
Yeah, here we
3.
go. Ooh.
If I flip over Paradox
Paradox
Engine,
Engine.
I'm dead.
Did you get it? Did you do another one? No.
No, he's thinking about it.
He's debating.
I kind of just want to try for it.
Do it. It'll be a land. It'll be fine.
Oh,
I
unless
thought
missed
there's like
something,
no
don't
way
think
I
you
use
have a
all
combo.
my. I don't.
You just paid all that life and don't have a combo.
That's
You gotta
Not
get
in the
it.
cards that I reviewed.
Has a crazy discard.
See, I told you it was a land.
Ooh, Assassin's Trophy. Now you have quite a
Ooh.
bit that can kill you, right?
Yeah. But then again, either of you two could just kill me before I get to do anything.
I
Yep.
get a Gilded Drake.
But if
If you were a little bit taller.
no,
If you had a Mox Opal, you'd be able to survive with the Angels.
that's what I need. That's what I really need is
But you did
a
not.
0 cost mana rock.
Just draw it right now. Just tap back
R.I.P.
it.
Merv.
Because it doesn't matter if I die right now or in
Do
turn
it.
I'm gonna do it. Oh,
It's a land.
Oh,
drain.
mana drain. R.I.P.
Dies to a mana drain.
You tried.
Nice.
Oh my god.
All right. So,
Rip in
Mox
pieces.
tap.
You know, you
Okay,
just
lose a life.
sometimes
Draw.
gotta keep going. No.
So we'll pay 1.
How could it be so far away?
Dividing
There's a Lotus Petal like another 5 cards down.
Actually, I'm going to use the mana drain mana for that. And then I'm going to use another one of the mana at the top.
Where's your hand at? And what do you have? 2 or 1 left from the mana drain?
Yep. I'm going to draw. I'm going to pay 2 life. And I would like to look at Evan's hand and show it to everybody.
Yeah, sure. Rings, Bright Hearth, Chain Veil, pull from tomorrow.
Oh wow. Alright.
I knew it.
Yeah, pretty much.
He has a disgusting couple cards in his hand.
How many
draw.
cards are in your hand, Sean?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow. Was
That's
that your
mana for another Sensei's Divining Top.
second spell?
Uh,
Probe?
third technically, but it's not a May ability, so you get a draw.
Bam.
Play an Exotic Orchard.
I may have flew too close to the sun.
Just a little bit. Crud. Like, none of this works. Let's do... white, black, colorless. Tymna,
Yeah.
enter combat. Ian with the, or Evan with the Drake. No,
Was that one?
yeah, Ian doesn't have any flyers. Sorry, Ian, because you used my dang Kraum. So,
No, I got my Kraum trigger,
he,
Murph.
he got it. He got it.
Earlier.
Second main phase will
Merv
pay a
minus
life.
1 point, Merv. Jeez, Merv. Jeez, Merv.
What are you doing, Merv? Let's just go ahead and use all 3 of this mana for a Verity Circle.
Ooh, what does that one do? I forgot.
That is, whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes tapped, if it isn't being declared an attacker, you may draw a card. It's not going to do a whole lot for me.
Okay.
You say that, but this is going to be the first time I'm seeing it, and I'm interested to see how much it does draw you.
He be tapping any creatures, and Evan doesn't have any creatures.
Alright.
So nothing.
I mean, I might tap in. Evan, you're up, buddy.
All right.
You might.
Untap. Draw. Land for turn.
Nice.
You can always pay 4 mana to draw a card off of it.
Chain Veil.
5 mana.
5, yeah.
Shadeville. Play the rings.
Nice.
Pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Roll for crypt. 5. Take 3. Draw for turn. We will swing
Rock you.
at Sean for 4 in the air.
Taking it.
And then
Killing him. Kraum. What's the Kraum damage at now?
12.
Holy moly.
3 turn clock.
And then I'm going
Did
to
you roll for crypt, Ian?
Yep.
'Kay.
Pay 2, 3, 4 for a stranglehold.
No searching libraries.
Yep.
No taking extra turns.
Ooh, my turns deck is shut down.
All right.
Yeah, wasn't somebody going to build like a Zuri turn
All right.
at some point?
Sean, your go.
Untap. Yeah. And I probably could run it, but I don't.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Seems like a pretty good deck.
It is. It's super fun. Lose a life for the mana vault existing. And draw. Jesus. Let's play a Scalding Tarn.
That doesn't look like a Scalding Tarn.
It's a fancy one.
Fancy. Ooh, fancy.
I like fancy ones.
Very fancy.
1, 2, 3. I'm spinning the top.
I thought those cards were supposed to be curved.
Oh, I see
The
what you did
foiling
there.
process. No.
Ooh. Sick
I
burn.
think a lot of those cards have flattened out. A lot of the ones that I have. I mean, I guess Tymna and Thrasios are still a little curved. I wonder if my Gataxian probe is curved.
Okay. So, Divining Top, draw. Enter combat. Will swing Evan with Tymna, Ian with the Drake.
No blocks.
So two at Evan, three at Ian.
No blocks.
Cool. Gain 2 life, pay 2 life at the beginning of the next thing. Draw 2. Okay. Going to pay 3, 4, 5.
Definitely right about that, Mr. Murph.
Paradox Engine.
Oh, no response.
I'll float a colorless and delay that.
It is delayed.
Hey, you didn't put it in the graveyard.
I didn't. I definitely want to remember that it is delayed. I'll play a Mox Opal.
Will you survive 3 turns?
That's the hope.
If only you could take extra turns.
Right? Foiled that plan. To God, sucks. Pass the turn.
End of your turn, I'll top.
How do you feel?
Top.
Stranglehold. Has that card been like in and out of your nin deck, or has it just always been in it?
Just always been, and don't come across it very often.
Yeah.
I don't think he did his Kraum trigger.
Ooh, nope. I didn't.
Untap.
Got him.
Draw.
I hate cards, apparently.
Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Roll for crypt. 2, no damage. Draw for turn. Combat. I will swing at Sean for 4, 5, 6.
Taken.
I will play land for turn. And second main, I'm going to pay a red and a blue and 3, 4,
Murph
5.
says you should be at 16. What were you at before?
16 commander damage, not
Oh,
16.
Yep.
gotcha.
And I'm gonna ping Trinket Mage for 5.
Drawing off a Verity Circle
Yep.
for. Oh yeah, no, you swing with Verity.
Okay. Good.
You're pinging in for 5?
No,
Yeah?
Trinket Mage for 5.
Okay.
Draw your card.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll play fetch with this Wooded Foothills. Go get a
Yeah, both the cards, Verity Circle and Smothering Tide, are two of the most intriguing
Volcanic
cards
Island.
from Ravnica Alliance. And Lavinia is really interesting too. And then that other one that Ian just put in his deck that I can't
or
remember.
Steam
the name
Vents.
of.
Electro Dominance.
Yeah.
I'll pay 2.
I think Smothering Tide's gonna go in Derby just because it combos with Stasis.
I absolutely love Smothering Tide.
Yeah.
I could really use a Smothering
2,
Tide.
3, 4, 5 for Paradox Engine.
Oh,
Sean, respond, please.
no response.
Alright, I respond. Mana drain.
Oh,
It's a lot more permanent than I'm delaying it.
that's a lot of mana.
It's a significant amount of mana.
All right, that's good.
Sweet.
Mox Diamond. Discarding Volcanic Island. And I'll cast a Pithing Needle.
Naming?
Is that good?
Yeah, no response.
I'm gonna top. See if we got anything else fun here.
Mental misstep or nothing.
Right? I got nothing.
Okay. Teferi.
Of course.
And pass turn.
Nice. Alright. Untap. Delay down to 2.
Thanks for hanging out, chat.
Yeah, for
Not
sure.
gonna make it.
This is game 3. We got Tymna, Gilded Drake over there.
Did you take a
12
damage
life.
for Mana Vault?
Oh, thank
Taking
you.
the damage.
Okay. We're gonna go black and a blue. Demonic Tutor.
Evan?
Yep. Yeah, no, that's good.
Okay.
If
Okay.
I would have stopped anything, I would have stopped that Pithing Needle.
What's he gonna get, chat? Call it now.
Or forever hold your peas.
Crispy.
Oh,
you
Oh,
can't do
Stranglehold. You can't do it.
Put your library
Oh,
back.
who?
Chris, you're supposed to be guiding us.
Shuffle it up.
Alright, shuffle it. The first 4.
No, you can't search at all. Your
I can't search at
demonic
all?
tutor does nothing.
Ah,
But
biscuits and gravy.
At least you use that 2 mana though.
Yeah. Good job.
Wow,
Woof, woof.
that's brutal.
Gross. Okay. 1. Divining Top. 1. Yeah, 1. Look at 3.
Come on, toppity top, top, top.
Spin that top.
Did you
Don't
take
forget,
a
Evan's
counter
about to have 5 colorless mana here.
Did you
Mox
take a
Diamond.
counter off of Paradox Engine?
He
I
did.
did.
Yeah.
Discarding Windswept Heath for Mox Diamond. Golly, gosh darn.
Wow.
Wow.
Keep it up, Sean. You got this.
I really don't.
You got all that mana.
I'm going
Attack
to
phase.
They had a
Yeah.
real bad main phase ad
Combat.
nauseum
Yeah,
that killed him.
Yeah.
I definitely
Tymna
wanted it
swinging
more
at
than
Evan.
I should have.
Okay, 2.
2.
Take
Game
2.
2.
And I didn't have to.
Second
Okay,
aim.
I
take
wouldn't have
life.
lost the game.
Bam.
Well, once I got so low,
And that's not even great. Because all this land sucks. It's all bad. last turn.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Oof.
So we're gonna tap 2 blue and use the 5 for pull from tomorrow. Draw X cards, then discard a card. Draw 5.
No response.
Response.
Mana drain.
Pay 4.
Ooh.
Notion Thief.
Oh, spicy. Spicy, Evan. You better counter that, or you're not getting those cards.
Yeah, I got nothing.
That was for 5.
Sure was.
And then you still
Super
have to
cool.
discard a card, Evan.
Oh, son of a.
Oh,
Alright,
that's
discard.
savage. At least it wasn't brainstorm and you discard 2. You put 2 back.
Yeah.
Draw 0, discard 1. Oh.
Discard Thirst for Knowledge.
Not only draw 0, give Sean a card, discard 1.
Pass the turn.
Alright. Dang. That's rough, bro.
Rough living.
Untap. Upkeep. Roll for crypt. 3. Take 3. Draw for turn. Take a damage from that thing.
Well,
Yep. Let's go ahead and
Did you roll for crit?
I did.
he did.
Let's go to combat. And we'll swing at Sean for 4 in the air.
Blocking with a Gilded Drake.
Whoa.
Okay.
Rob was coming.
It's in Ian's graveyard, technically. We'll just try to remember if somebody time twisters or
Here,
something.
this is my Kraum.
There you go.
Okay.
This is my Kraum.
Kitty Kraum.
Alright. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Alright, let's just start with 4 and 5 for Vandal Blast Overloaded.
Vandal Blast Overloaded.
Destroy all your
Yeah.
guys'
What do they
artifacts.
do?
Why don't you wait until the paradox comes into play?
It's not an instant. And that's 2 turns. You know how long it's going to take for that to come around?
And Paradox does nothing if there's no
Alright, I'll look at the top here.
You don't care, bro. This is
Yeah.
really good against Sean.
It is really good, isn't it?
You could
You
even
lose
tuck
your
your
rings,
top
but you still
if
have
you
your
don't.
chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna tuck my top.
Oh, but you gave Sean a card and you don't draw.
Oh, and I don't draw.
But you put Sensei
Thank
to
you.
Values on top of the library.
Thank you.
Alright.
Alright. All the artifacts are dead. All the artifacts are dead.
They're
Do you
dead.
see what happens, Larry?
No, I hate it.
And then
Dang, Notion Thief.
yeah, F that Notion Thief. We'll pay 2 for a Fellwar Stone.
This is a good play, Sean. Good play.
I know. Thanks.
And then pass turn.
Okay. Untap.
Ian, you should put a Void Winnower in that deck.
It's not the worst idea.
You generate so much mana so quickly.
I mean,
Draw.
on the good days.
Yeah, not all the time.
sea of clouds.
I see a sea of clouds.
Sing it, brother.
There's just a sea, a small sea of
Bruce
clouds.
Lee dead. R.I.P.
Yep.
Put it on his forehead. That could be you under there. Time Twister.
Yeah, if he casts two
Oh,
spells
God.
right now, he'll draw from the Kraum trigger because Kraum's not a May ability, so
Correct.
Ian would have to draw. He gets it.
Impulse.
First spell for the turn.
I'm gonna respond.
Look at the top four.
Wait,
Oh,
I'm gonna. No, that's good. You're good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. Yeah, because the only card that you don't get from Notion Thief is the card that people draw in the draw step. You get all the other cards that they would draw. So, like, even if you have a Leovold out at the same time as a Notion Thief, you still get to draw all the cards that they're not going to draw because of Leovold, but you do get to draw them because of Notion Thief. It's crazy.
Yes, he used to play a Leovold deck
And
pre-ban.
I wish I still could.
It was a crazy living with Leovold.
That card sucked.
Think about
Sensei's Divining
how
Top.
much of this
Okay.
game would have
Second
not
spell for
happened
the turn.
if Leovold
Draw.
was around.
Yep.
I remember though, our
Okay.
very first tournament, you brought Leovold, and there was a bunch of other Leovold decks.
Some of the other Leovold decks weren't really like playing
Pass
control.
turn.
One was just
All right.
playing like
How many cards in
aggro.
your hand?
It was weird.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
But
10,
yeah, there was quite a
11.
few Leovolds at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
One,
crazy because there were the
Evan,
partners
you're
that
up.
came out, but there
Alright.
wasn't a lot of Tymna
Sean's discarding 4.
Tymna decks, especially. But
Top pass.
What are you discarding, Sean?
Hang on. Trying to. Confidant, Flooded Strand, Imperial Seal, and Vampiric Tutor.
The one Leovold I played against that wasn't you. His deck was definitely similar to yours.
okay.
All right, untap.
And because I played Zur, I was a big target because everybody knew what I did, but nobody knew what he did.
Yeah.
So he
In
just snuck
response
away.
to your upkeep,
That's
When
one
I
thing
drew
that
all
I
the
really
hate.
hope.
What
that
are you
this
doing with
new
upkeep?
Rules committee changes.
when you enter your upkeep, just let me know.
I'm in my upkeep.
All right. Silence.
That's a dead air right there.
Okay,
But
Did you hear it? Silence.
yeah,
No?
no, yeah, we did.
Okay.
We did.
that's cool.
Just the silence following the silence was perfect.
That's cool.
Happens.
All right.
But yeah, I
Go to
really hope
combat.
that
Swing at you for 4.
No.
Taking it.
All right.
So that's 20 commander damage.
Yep.
If only you had Skull Clamp, you'd be dead.
No, it works
I
out.
can't even do that.
I'll pass.
They can only draw one card per turn, but if they would draw, then that replaces the draw that doesn't happen.
Untap.
Leovold doesn't really prevent the
Upkeep. I'm
like
going to
the effect of the
draw
draw
off
from
of
going on
Divining
the
Top.
stack, and then that effect of the draw gets replaced
Draw
by
for
Notion
turn.
Thief.
Here we go.
All right. So let's go. Oh, Paradox Engine comes in with no artifacts.
No, because Notion Thief is a wood trigger. If they would draw 7 cards, they draw 1, and then they would draw 6 more, you get those cards. Well, and I mean, it depending on when it is, because Notion Thief would take all their cards if it was like during your turn or something.
Actually, let's do it this way. 1, 2. Right? No, I should use Badlands. Badlands.
I'm pretty
There we go.
sure that
Talisman
it
of
works.
Indulgence.
Okay.
That's second spell for the turn. I draw.
Because it's not like if they are drawing a card, you draw a card. It's if they would draw a card, and just because they can't draw that card doesn't mean that they like that.
Blue and a colorless for copy artifact.
Sweet.
Naming Mana Vault.
Ooh, good choice.
Is that good, Ian?
Yeah.
Okay. Untapping the Talisman of Indulgence. Are you F6 or no?
Yeah.
What? Here's the thing. Too many people in this playgroup say they're F6 and just give their opponent information that they're not going to
give the
interact with them.
information. I get you.
So I'll tell you
I
if I'm
understand.
F6'd or not, buddy. Alright? You're not going to
Hey.
do that to me. I know what you're fishing for, and I ain't
A
biting.
guy can ask. Let's go ahead and float 4 colorless. Get some counters going.
And Storm, does Storm
Are
matter
you
for you?
F6, he says.
A man can ask. So use one of the 4 floating mana to cast a Divining Top. Untap.
Nice.
No, because even Notion Thief prevents the draw. Notion Thief makes that person skip that draw, and you draw a card instead. So they don't ever go to draw that card with Leovold in play. They skip that draw, and you get
I'm
the
going to
card.
float 4. Use 2. Isochron Scepter.
Evan?
Untap or wait. No
Yes,
response.
Sean, how many cards are in your hand?
5.
That's good.
Cool. We are going to attach a spell that's absolutely useless. Like Enlightened Tutor.
That is useless.
I'm going to float 4 mana and activate Isochron Scepter.
Why?
Any responses?
He makes
Why are you doing that? No responses. And it fizzles.
It does fizzle, but it allows him to get infinite mana.
I can get infinite mana and draw my deck.
I'll top, I guess. I mean, I don't know what. I don't think I have it. Yeah, I don't have anything. Yeah, I already looked.
I'm going to respond.
Okay.
And pay a blue and a red. And 4 colorless. I'm gonna ping
Charging battery.
this dude for 4. Kraum.
Charge complete.
Oh,
4, so I draw
And-
4.
in response, I'm gonna Chain of Vapor your Notion Thief.
I mean, just for the sanctity of it all, I might as well try and spell pierce it.
Okay, I'll pay.
So, if you had a Notion Thief, a Leovold, and a Teferi's puzzle
Okay.
box in
Is
play,
that good?
Okay.
you would
Yeah.
draw
Okay.
all
I
the
draw off a
cards,
berry
right?
circle as well.
because Teferi puzzle box would replace. Or no, that's weird.
I don't really think I have anything that's gonna stop you from doing this loop. You got so much floating mana, and
Yep.
you just need to cast a spell and you untap it over again.
But doesn't
Right? Like, is there a way for me to interact here? I don't think there is really.
Unless you're
I mean,
bounce.
how many cards are in your hand?
4. And you bounce Notion Thief, right?
Yep.
okay?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna resolve, right? Because the cast trigger happens and untaps it.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so that's good.
So at this point, I'm generating infinite mana and drawing my deck. As of right now, it's all colorless.
How are you drawing your deck again?
Divining Top.
Right. But say if you
So,
oh,
with
sorry.
the Isochron Scepter, you do the Divining Top. Everything untaps from the Isochron. Do the Divining Top twice in a row.
Okay, do that one more time. Just
Demonstrate,
do it
please.
once. Demonstrate it. Yeah.
Just to make sure that I understand the proper order, I would go tap Divining Top to draw. In response to the Divining Top, I would tap Isochron Scepter, which would get everything to untap, and then tap Divining Top again to draw it 2 times.
While it's on the
and then-
stack. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. That makes
And that's
sense.
how I go about milling the deck.
And then
But
you're
I'm
gonna
just
draw
gonna-
your deck.
I'm just gonna take this.
Wait,
much of
hold
the
on
field.
a second. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Draw.
Well,
Just do it one time here.
All right. So we tap Divining Top.
Okay.
We pay 2,
Okay.
or we float 4 and use 2
Yep.
to activate Isochron.
Okay.
The
Yep,
casting
and-
of that untaps
Untaps.
everything, and then I redo the Divining Top. And in response to doing the Divining Top, I stack again with the Isochron and the 4 mana. So it's 4 mana. I don't actually draw anything. I stack like 30 draw triggers.
How? No, you're not stacking You're not stacking 30 draw triggers, right? Because you don't have.
Yeah, before the Divining Top
No, the
resolves,
top.
I'm still
It goes
holding-
on to the top,
I'm still
It goes
holding
onto the
priority.
top of the library.
and then you draw it. Yeah.
No, so he taps the top, and then
Yep.
he activates the scepter. The
without
scepter,
losing priority.
right?
Okay.
The thing on the
Okay.
Without ever
scepter
going through
happens, and then it untaps
the
everything.
4 mana floats. Yep.
Okay,
it
and
untaps
then
his
you
top
cast that
and taps
again.
it again.
And then it's all instantaneous that I'm stacking this up.
Okay, and so how many cards are you drawing? Your entire
I'm
deck?
gonna draw like
Well, you'll get to search for one artifact or enchantment put on top of your library, and
No,
then draw how
because
many
Stranglehold.
cards.
nope. There's
Oh,
Stranglehold.
you're right.
so
You're right about that.
None
so
of
you
it
would
matters.
shuffle it.
So
But that
how?
doesn't
So
matter.
do you choose? You choose right now how many are going to be triggered on top, right?
Exactly.
So how many are you choosing? Your entire deck?
So I'm just doing 40 for right now.
Do your entire deck, please.
No. I will not be doing my entire deck, please. I'm doing it this many times.
Okay. And then what?
What about if they have Sylvan Library in play? Does Sylvan Library replace the way that a normal draw step happens?
At the end of all of this,
and
Divining Top would have ended up in my hand.
Right.
How are you gonna win, bro?
Yeah, give me a second. Dang.
Need to draw more cards.
I was
okay,
just
'cause you got
asking.
two
I didn't
additional
say
cards.
do it
More cards.
immediately.
I have no. The
Mr.
response is
Defensive over
very
here.
very defensive. I don't know.
Give me a second while I
If
look
mana
up this
crit.
list.
Um,
Do you run Aether Flux?
no.
How do you win?
I Angel's Grace. Down like a Chromox with an Aven Mind Sensor.
You can respond to that.
You could respond to that, Ian. I'm playing a
Split
Chromox
second.
Great.
with an Aven Mind Sensor attached to
Fantastic.
it. And then an Angel's Grace.
Yeah, but can you just win?
I'm trying to figure out how to win, okay? So there's the Divining Top.
I'm gonna hold
Please
on a
let
second.
on.
I'm gonna mental misstep that.
Yes! Nice.
Hang on. Dispel.
Negate.
Force of Will.
Yeah, because you would get to use your own replacements before the opponents get to use their replacement effects.
What are you exiling?
Delay.
That's in your graveyard though.
Oh. There.
That's sideways in your graveyard.
It's floating above my graveyard in exile.
Alright. Yep, that's good. You're good.
Yeah, abundance.
Have your
Yeah.
fun. Have your fun. Just
I'm trying to have my fun here.
show us how you can kill us now.
Drawing some more.
Abundance genuinely gets around.
There you are, you beautiful
Notion
beast.
thief. That's
We where is Grim Monolith? I need a means of oh, I've got white out there. So we're making an infinite white with Chrome Mox, Blind Obedience, and you all die. Extorted
How though?
by doing Isochron Scepter, and with the casting of the Isochron, I make a white, pay Blind Obedience.
Yeah, but you can't search because of Stranglehold.
I'm not searching for what?
Exactly. You can't search. You can't search for anything.
Turkey. Alright,
dang.
I win.
I win.
Wow.
1-0.
Oh, no.
I feel like I punted that game and should have done something else differently, but
I regret that ad nauseum.
I regret this ad
should've
nauseum
just
immediately.
passed the turn and ad naused at the end of Ian's turn. I just saw like everybody's passed out. There was something everybody did that should have been countered. Nobody's got counters up. I'm gonna get this ad nauseum to resolve. I'm gonna win the game. I just need one fast mana piece.
And you
it
got
didn't
none
happen.
of them.
You get nothing.